Hey guys, so it's Monday and it's been a week since I started my weight loss journey, and it's been a week. Like it's been good and crazy all at the same time. Um, so to start off, I've lost a total of 4 pounds this week. I am now 212 pounds, so that's really exciting. And eating keto has definitely worked out very well for me. I'm not having any cravings really at all. I have my dark chocolate almost every night. I have 90% dark cacao, and I just have like a few pieces, about 6 carbs worth of chocolate. Um, and my days have been basically, I had ribeye steak this week, cheesy cauliflower and broccoli. I had lots of, I made a soup. It was so good. I did bacon and beef, celery cream, beef stock, and bacon. I don't know if I said bacon. um, and that was really good, and I've eaten that a lot this week. Just trying to keep my meals really healthy. So what I've been doing is I get up and I have a coffee at work, and then if I'm home I don't drink coffee because I just have it at work with the Keurig. But I do black coffee with about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I just really like it. My stomach can handle it. But be careful, because in the beginning, if you are doing that and you have too much cocoa oil, it can hurt your stomach and make it all upside down, and it's uncomfortable. Um, but for me, I do about 2 tablespoons, and then I do about, I guess, kind of like a swig of heavy cream. Just to, I don't really like the bitterness of my coffee being that, just black coffee. Sorry, I'm moving this around a lot, but okay. So I started off with the black coffee, and then I get the oil in, and that's basically like my breakfast. It just holds me over until it's time for lunch, and it's makes me feel good and energized. Like, I feel really good with that. I don't feel like I'm missing out on like eggs or like a meal. And then it comes to lunchtime. I eat that around 12 o'clock, and that's just basically whatever I bring to work. So I usually bring my leftovers. Like this week, I said it was steak and veggies, and then a lot of the time it's been the soup that I made. So I'll eat a nice bowl of soup, and then for dinner I'll get home with my husband. Last night we did tacos. Of course, without the bread, I just like a taco salad. Um, and the hardest part for me is I love tomatoes and the sauce that you could put on it, but you gotta be careful because there's a lot of carbs in that stuff. So it's kind of crazy. Like, of course you can eat vegetables and they're good for you, but there are, you don't want to have too much of anything. So yeah, I have been really tight on my eating. Oh, this week one time I did go to Red Lobster, and did the all you can eat shrimp, and I did the shrimp scampi, which was fine. Like, it's all butter, garlic, and shrimp, and I had salad and broccoli, salad and broccoli. Um, and that was really, really good. So I didn't cheat at all. I don't want to cheat, so I'm trying to be really good because I don't want to push myself out of ketosis or make it too long until for me to get to ketosis. A couple things, I could smell, like, my pee starts to smell weird, which always happens. Sorry for the TMI, but like that's a sign of you being in ketosis. So just like a heads up when you're doing something like this, it's normal. It's just, and it's starting to happen for me. Um, okay, so that's a lot about like the diet, and I didn't do like any workouts or anything this week. I'm not huge on working out. I'm like tired when I get home from work just because it's mentally exhausting. And I work at a theme park, and I did a lot of walking this weekend at work, so I don't know. I didn't do much of working out. Maybe I'll fix that in the future, but for right now, I'm just happy with getting my eating under control. So, as far as my depression and anxiety, this week has been a huge difference. The first day of work, coming back to work, was always like going to be stressful, but I walked into a huge hug from my director and open arms from my manager and all my friends at work. They didn't say anything or bring anything up about my miscarriage, which would seem obvious, but some people just don't know how to deal with things. So, but everybody was really good and just welcoming. When you take 6 weeks from work from having an issue, I just feel like, am I going to get fired, or are they going to find a reason to let me go because I wasn't there? And Am I still going to be accepted as part of the team? It's just really weird and you don't know what to expect. But I felt really welcomed and everything's really good. And because of the way they act towards me, I'm like just excited to do my job and really positive thinking and like happy, can't wait to go to work like I used to be. But the first day I was like, I just don't know if I want to do this. I'm scared. It's like the first day of school. But so everything's really good with work. I love my job and I love what I do. I'm a sales coordinator and we have a lot of, stuff going on there. So that was all really good. I haven't really had any like horrible sadness with the loss of the baby. I hung out with my sister the other night. She has a 1-year-old and I love her. Adeline is a sweetheart. And, you get to see moments between them that you can't wait to have yourself. But it didn't make me sad. It just made me happy for her. But those are the only times I think, I think about what happened. And I would say the first day back at work, it was a little bit weird and hard because the last time I sat in my desk, I was pregnant and looking forward to like the future and like the feelings you have when you're pregnant and like so the last time I was in that desk I just felt different, I guess I would say. And then this time it's like it's not the same. But I'm starting to cope a little bit better as time goes on and I'm not crying just thinking about it like I would just bawl right now. So the problems I'm having this week is I have two teeth in my mouth that are really bugging me. And I have to go to the dentist, which I'm going tomorrow to get it all like taken care of. But for some reason, I have cavities and stuff happens, but there's so much pressure. And so it's caused me I had to go to the doctor's today, like emergency, and then I had to go tomorrow to get my teeth removed or capped or whatever you do. But that has been a pain in my butt. It's just like the most excruciating pain. So if anybody's ever had that and they know how that feels, it sucks. It's the worst pain I've ever had in my entire life. So that's like the crappy part of this week. But my husband's also been starting to eat well again, and he's down like a couple pounds. He always does it with me. He doesn't eat keto, but he eats just better, and like that makes me happy. I just want him to be around as long as I am, and we just are good for each other. We keep each other in track. So, yeah, I look kind of like a mess right now, but it's because I've been crying all day because of the pain. I'm like a big baby. And, but I don't know. I'm happy. I am actually happy. After 1 week of this, I can already feel my emotions changing. I'm not starving. Like I said, I'm not craving. Life is really good. And it's just like, I don't know, it's only going to get better. So I'm hopeful, and I haven't had an anxiety attack, and I haven't been on my bipolar medication, and I have no depression. So I don't know what that means other than me. I just think it means like what I'm doing is working, and I'm going to continue doing it. My clothes, it's been 1 week. My clothes feel pretty much the same as what they were before. I'm just happy they still fit from being on, like, not eating healthy and gaining 15 pounds. Like, I was like, great, all those clothes I bought won't fit. But they do. They're just, like, a little tight, but it's not that crazy. I don't know. Oh, I've been drinking a lot of water, which is important. So all I ever drink is coffee. 1 coffee a day. I'm not really crazy about it. And then a bunch of water. And then I do have tea that I want to drink. Matcha tea. If you haven't had it, you should get it. It's so good. It's really good for you too. And then that's pretty much it. Next week I'm gonna post again on Monday. And we'll see how, like, the week goes. I just can't wait to get my teeth fixed tomorrow. Just want to feel, like, 100% healthy. I feel like I would have been there as long as, like, my teeth didn't hurt. Oh, see this necklace I have on right now? My sister surprised me. We worked together. She surprised me and her best friend with these real pearls that you take out of the oyster and you put into this necklace. She's like the sweetest. She's 1 year younger than me, and I don't know, it's just really sweet. So shout out to my amazing sister who probably will never watch this. I don't know, I love her. So yeah, next week or this week, I want to paint a pumpkin and I want to continue eating healthy. I also want to like try some new meals. It's exciting when you're eating like healthy and keto. It's like make your own food at home. So I did the beef stew, creamy stew this week. So maybe next week I'll do something. Maybe like my own shrimp scampi at home. I just really like shrimp scampi because I really like butter. Um, so if any of you guys want to leave a comment, and thank you to the people who have already subscribed and left comments, that's great. I'm excited to do this journey, and just let me know how you feel, and if you have any questions or you want me to touch on subjects that I haven't touched on or update on things. After week 1, I'm happy. Life is good. Down 4 pounds. That's a lot of weight in 1 week. Alright guys, well I'm signing off. I love you. Bye.